Ladies and gentlemen, before I start this stream, before I say anything else, before I said everything about this game, bravo, bravo. This is exactly what I wanted, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted a team who was going to leave it all out on the pitch. And that is exactly what we got. That is exactly what Barcelona did today. We showed up and we played. Before anybody criticized this team, let me tell you something. Barcelona at the Camp Nou, it's still undefeated this season. And guess what? We won today 3-0. We won against Atlético Madrid 3-0. This is my team. This is the team that I root for. This is the team that I wanted to see today. And I saw everything I said on my preview. I'm actually happy about this game, man. I'm so bummed out. I don't know what I'm so more bummed out about, but I'm thinking of that Kubarsi goal that we got robbed of last game. I'm thinking about that red card from Simeone, who never should have been playing in today's game because he should have gotten a red card in the last game. I'm thinking about how unlucky we were in the last game by that goal by Joan Garcia. I'm thinking of so many other areas that really went wrong for us. That stupid ball bouncing around on that Joan Garcia goal, as soon as he hits his feet, it stops bouncing. It's so unlucky, bro. I cannot be more proud of this team. I'm sorry. We couldn't advance. And listen, before the start of the season, I told everybody, this is one thing that I said to everybody, right? Guys, it's going to be really hard to repeat a local treble. Even just local trebles, they just don't just happen, okay? They don't just doesn't happen. And for Atlético Madrid, man, you look at that team, Atlético Madrid today, they were scared. They were scared the whole game. They were so scared to attack. They were so scared to come out and do anything. And exactly what they didn't want to have happen is exactly what happened in this game, which is actually 2 goals. I said 2 goals per half. And Barcelona was very well on their way to score. They did score the 2 goals in the first half. They should have 2 more goals in the second half. And unfortunately, the ball just didn't bounce our way. The guys were just super tired. If you guys notice, at the end of the game, there was just no more energy. We had no more. We just didn't have any more gas, man. No more juice. Did you see as soon as the game ended, everybody was laying on the ground. We just couldn't get it done today. It's just plain and simple, man. It is what it is at this point. I just want to say hi to everybody. You know what, man? I'm proud of this team, man. I'm proud of this team. I don't care what anybody else say. I don't care about we were losing today. I think the main reason why we couldn't pull it off is just we are so horrible at the 9. I think Olmo false 9, says John, would have been better. I think so, but how much better it could have been, I don't know. Ferran Torres, man, he had a few chances, but he just not it, man. He's just not it. It's just not Barca level player. Today, unbelievable game by Lamine Yamal. Insane assist to get things started in the first half around the 30th minute. Going through 2 Atlético Madrid players on that left side and just putting on a beautiful pass. And Marc Bernal, who gets a brace today. Oh, my God. Do we have a generational player in Marc Bernal, man? So proud of this kid, man. 18 years old. Get the hell out of here, man, with a brace today, man. He showed more guts and more aura than Ferran Torres, our number 9, bro. Our number 9. How can he crush into the box like that? Even better than Ferran Torres in that first half. Get the hell out of here, man. If we had Osimhen out there today, If we had Osimhen, if we had Harry Kane out there today, we go through this, man. The best team was eliminated today. Football lost today, man. This is, I knew it was going to bite us in the ass, and this is why it's so impossible. This is why it's so hard. This is why it's so hard to come back from a 4-0 victory, man. Because you know what? As good as you play, and you still have to score so many goals, man. Like today was a perfect example of that. We played great. We scored 2 goals in the first half. We scored another goal. We gave ourselves like 18 minutes to score another goal, and we just couldn't get it done. We just literally just couldn't get it done. And at the end of the day, man, that was the problem. That was exactly the problem, and we just couldn't do it, man. Unfortunately, guys, we just couldn't do it. This is why these remontadas are so difficult, and this is why it's so hard. It's so hard, man. And when you think about how perfect you have to be, we kept a clean sheet, which was our most concern, right? That's what we were most concerned about, was the clean sheet, and we were able to keep that. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done. But guys, man, thank you guys for being here. Can you guys please smash the like button right now? If you do that for me, there's over 300 people here. And by the way, thank you guys for being here today, man. I appreciate every single one of you. But if you guys can please hit the like button right now. Get me to 100 likes immediately. But I do want to say hi to you guys. How do you guys feel about this, man? Thank you, Brian, for the super chat, the $2 holla, man. Ferran needs to be sold this summer. I 1,000% agree with you. You got no argument here, brother. I mean, this is as bad as it is, man. The way that Ferran is right now, he can't even hold that play. He can't even make good runs anymore. He can't even align his body properly to be able to finish some of these chances that he's getting. It's just as bad as it's ever been for Ferran, and it just kind of sucks for him, because at least last season, at the beginning of the season, you can tell that he was like, at least he was scoring, and we were saying, oh, you know what, at least, right, he's getting the goals, but nah, man. How is everybody doing today, man? You know what? I'm not doing as bad, and I'm not as sad as I thought it was gonna be. Losing Copa del Rey is a big blow. It sucks that Atlético Madrid is advancing to the next round. To be honest with you, I just feel like Barcelona is so much better, and we just bottled it by allowing 4 goals. We allowed 4 goals in literally what? Less than 45 minutes, man. That was it right there. We lost in that moment. Once you allowed 4 goals in the first half, that's it, man. Just pack it up and go home. But I'm very proud of what the team showed in this game. From the start, from the get-go, everybody was running off the pitch. A lot of players were already tired, man. You can see Fermin Lopez was tired at the half. Pedri was tired at the half. And it just was because all that energy we were bringing into this game, but we'll get into the technical aspect of it. I feel like Rafinha needed to show me a little bit something today. And he showed how limited he is when it comes to dribbles. When a team is compact in the box, it's so much harder for him to win his duels. It's so much harder for him to win his moments. And he just can't pull it off. And when Atlético Madrid was so compact and so defensively, and those blocks, man, were so set up perfectly, you can see how Rafinha was just running into brick walls, because he can't dribble past, man. So like if he can't dribble, then that becomes just really hard for you to just win your duels. And in a few instances, he was just too fast, man. He was either taking the shot, or he was either trying to make a cross and wasn't even doing that any good for me, in my opinion. So to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed in Rafinha today, even though he's always showing that energy, he's always showing that electricity. But football isn't about running. Why did we came back against PSG? Why did we came back against PSG? Because we had Suarez, we had Neymar, we have Messi, we have quality players who are able to appear in these big moments, right? And just able to finish these plays. But when you have like Ferran Torres of the world, you have Rafinha, who actually, you know what? To his credit, he stepped up in a big moment right before the end of the first half. We had a penalty kick, and thank goodness Lamine Yamal didn't take it. I didn't want Lamine Yamal anywhere near that penalty, and Rafinha stepped up and scored it, and that gave us a chance in the second half. It gave us momentum to come in on the second half and try to build something off of it. But I felt like to start the second half, I felt like we were too sluggish. We were too slow. I feel like to start the second half, we let like 10, 15 minutes go by, and we were just too patient. We were just too slow, just passing the ball around. I felt like we just needed to seize the moment, to just go all attack mode. And I know it's hard. Just got to give me everything you got, man. Just got to give me everything you got, because at that point, man, if we just come out on full attack mode, what if we get a goal? That's 3 goals, and we get basically the entire rest of the game to get 1 goal. We still gave ourselves at least 18, 20 minutes to get 1 goal. That, if you would have asked me at the start of the game, can you give, okay, you're getting 20 minutes to score 1 goal at the end of the game, would you take that, to take it to overtime? 1,000%. This Atlético Madrid team today, they're horrible. This is a horrible team, man. I got mixed emotions. How can we lose to these bums in the first game? How can we lose to these bums in the first game, guys? This team is not good, man. We beat them 3-0 at our home ground. This is the team that I want going into the Champions League. This kind of fight against a team that set up an extremely low block, and Barcelona was able to penetrate that and scored 3 goals on it. And we, you know what, we could have scored even more, but the guys were just really tired at the end of the game. It was just too tired. But anyway, man, how are you guys doing, man? We lost the first game because Flick can't adjust his game. Yeah, sell Ferran. A lot of people are very upset of Ferran Torres. I'm very happy to see. I'm very happy to see that that most of you, right, are very happy with the team performance. At 92% of you are very happy with the performance. 8% of you are not happy. I think we made a lot of Madridistas think we were coming back, man. The only thing I said to start off this game was, all I'm asking for Barca is to give me all they've got, to show me some fight, to compete, be competitive. And you know what? I want to feel at some point in this game that we are going to pull off the remontada. And guess what? We got that in the 70th minute when Marc Bernal, on an amazing cross from Cancelo, who, by the way, everybody who was laughing at Cancelo, man, keep laughing, bro. Keep laughing. This guy, man, back-to-back performances that are just incredible. Cancelo was amazing today. He was doing work on the right side against Ruggeri. Ruggeri couldn't stop Cancelo, couldn't stop Lamine. Even when Cancelo was on the left right before Koundé got injured, Cancelo on the left was working and working and working, man, making good crosses. And one of those crosses, Cancelo gets the assist, and Marc Bernal, who I thought it was offside, by the way, and makes an unbelievable cross to Marc Bernal, who's coming in and gets the goal, man. The dopamine that I felt in that moment, I cannot explain it to you guys. What I felt when Barcelona scored the 3rd goal, albeit, man, a great pass from Cancelo, a great finish. I thought it was offside. I guess his arm was the one that was what it was offside. But when it was all said and done, man, what are you gonna do, bro? Like it's just like it's so hard to come back from a 4-0. Barcelona would have needed an amazing banger or a great goal from somebody like a Dani Olmo type of goal against Espanyol at the end of the game, which is really difficult to do when players are really tired. The defense are so compact. It's so incredibly difficult, bro. Like it's just. But there's a lot to be hopeful for. I mean, the Lamine Yamal form right now, the way that he played in this game. Marc Bernal is a gem. Marc Bernal is going to be a problem next season, guys. Marc Bernal is insane, bro. How can he get 2 goals today crashing into the box like this? And that's exactly what I said in my preview as well. I said, guys, Marc Bernal, bring him on. He can crash the box. Pedri can crash the box. We need players who can come in and attack. It's exactly what I said on my preview. Go back and look at it if you don't believe me. Jesus, man. And Marc Bernal, for him to get a brace today, man, are you freaking kidding me, man? Dude, it was so destined to get this remontada, bro. We were so destined to do it, bro. We just didn't have enough. But if you guys think about it, bro, it's literally the Joan Garcia gifted goal in the first game, and the Cubarsi. If you think about it, right? If you take away the goal from if you take away the goal from Joan Garcia, the mistake, and you give us the goal from Cubarsi, that's right there the difference in the game. We're literally in overtime or actually winning this game. But this Atlético Madrid, they were more lucky than good, bro. Like I'm just telling you, like they weren't even that good, man. But man, you guys need to stop spamming my chat, bro, with a la Madrids, man, Albacete and all that stuff. Man. Sorry, I got a super chat. I just saw it. From Siavas Gaston 5357. Guys, get better names, man. Make it easier for me to read your names. Momentum is the most important thing right now, and we didn't lose it tonight. The players gave everything on the pitch, and that's what matters. We carry the spirit forward, and also we try Rafinha up front. Yes. Thank you for the donation, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. You are spot on with this comment, because seriously, if we think about it, Barcelona won this game 3-0 at home. We are still undefeated in our home ground. Do you think Real Madrid wants to play this team that just beat Atlético Madrid 3-0? That's the last thing they want to face right now. Barcelona at the Camp Nou. And you know what? If we're going to lose, we better lose like this. I don't want to lose 4-0. I don't want to lose 3-0. I don't want to lose like we don't compete, right? This is the way to lose. This is the way to go out, man. This is the way we play. And losing by 1 goal is not the big old end all. It's a 4-3 game. It's a thriller. Unfortunately, we lost 4-0, guys. That is a big blow. If we would have lost 4-1, the Cubarsi goal, the Simeone red card, that would have been the difference in the game. Guys, please smash the likes. Get me to 200 likes right now. Please do it right now. I would appreciate you if you do, man. I see a lot of Biscal Barças in the chats, man. Big up to everybody, man. Big up to this team, bro. Big up to Barcelona, man. I freaking love this shirt, man. Mwah! I freaking love this team, but the way we fought today was incredible. The way that we played today, that is how we played in the Champions League. Guess what? That team that played today like this, that team has a chance to go all the way down to the final this season. I'm calling it right freaking now. But guys, we are going to get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. We are going to get to player ratings. I do want to ask you guys to please smash the like button. Please do that for me. And I need to text my thumbnail creator. I'm proud of this team. Yeah, let's get guys. Let's get to player ratings, and please smash the likes. We're gonna do some player ratings. We have to, man. We have to. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done, but Guys, you guys know the drill. I am going to name the player. You guys are going to tell me from 1 to 10 what number grade are you giving each and every single player. At this moment, guys, thank you guys for spamming the chat. I do appreciate it, but can we please focus and talk about player ratings? I thought Joan Garcia today was incredible. Joan Garcia is the type of goalkeeper that we want, the type of goalkeeper that we need going forward. I'm so happy that we got this kid. Guys, you guys need to stop it with the hearts, man. Seriously, man. What you guys doing, man? I've never seen you guys do anything like this before. But like I said, man, Joan Garcia, I mean, today it's a 10 out of 10. We kept a clean sheet. It was thanks to him. There was a couple times where I felt like Atlético Madrid could have scored. He actually stopped a really nice Julian Alvarez goal. He stopped a really nice, not goal, a shot is what I meant to say. See, I keep getting distracted by all these hearts, man. You guys need to, dude, I need to time you guys out because I appreciate it. But you know what? I'm gonna put you guys on a 5-minute because I need to see the chat right now, and I need to see the grades. So don't take it personal. I'm only doing it because I need to read the chat. I just did. So yeah. So let's talk about Joan Garcia. Joan Garcia, man, I thought he was incredible today. The couple chances that he had, he was able to stop it. Actually, Atletico Madrid had a couple chances in the first half, and they could have made things actually quite bad, and quite frankly, remove every single chance, right, of actually coming back if they would have scored and Joan Garcia was there to save us. I'm going to give Joan Garcia today a 9 out of 10 performance. I thought he was great. Now, Jules Koundé gets an incomplete. He got injured. Unfortunately, would have to see how that develops. But I'm so glad to see the kind of form that Cancelo is on right now. Cancelo is on an amazing form. So I'm not so worried about Koundé, especially with how bad he has been playing, even though he was playing better. Now, let's give what letter grade are we giving Balde? Because actually, no. Sorry. What number grade are you giving Cancelo? Because Cancelo is listed on the left, but he played on the right for most of the game. I thought Cancelo was incredible. He did get the assist on the third goal. He gave us that hope that we were wanting, that hope that we needed. And quite frankly, if there's no Cancelo today, I don't think we would have played as good, because I think Cancelo was a big part of how good we played today. I'm going to give Cancelo a 9.5 out of 10 performance. It looks like you guys are doing 9s, 8s, 9.5s. I'm going to do 9.5 as well. I think he played incredible. I think it was one of his best games. And you know what? People who were laughing at this acquisition, how much were you laughing when Eric Garcia was out suspended and Koundé was getting injured? Who would have played as a right back if we didn't have Cancelo, huh? Who would have played? I'm listening. Kubarsi, guys. Wow, Kubarsi. If we get this level of Kubarsi, this defense is back. This is the level of Kubarsi that I wish to see every game. Kubarsi was good. Kubarsi today. Stopping transitions, behind the back passes, turning around, aerial duels, winning every single time he was sliding, he was tracking back, he was making the best. Dude, if we get Kubarsi like this, oh, brother, what a masterclass of a game. Beautiful game. Main reason why we didn't concede goals today, it was Kubarsi. Kubarsi being that leader, being that great defender that he is. I love me some Kubarsi, man, any day of the week. And if we think about it, look how bad Dean looks. And look at Kubarsi. They don't even look like they play the same sport. In a few instances, Kubarsi was driving the ball all the way up to the final third, because that's how low Atlético Madrid was, that Kubarsi had to go and penetrate into the final third a couple of times. Dude, I'm giving my guy Kubarsi today. What about Araujo? We'll talk about Araujo. I'm giving my guy, man. I'm giving my guy Kubarsi today 9 out of 10 performance. 9 out of 10 performance. And Kubarsi is better than Dean. Let's end that debate right now. Dean Housen looks like he's ready to go back to Bournemouth right now. Anyway, let's talk about Gerard Maldini. What letter grade are you guys giving Gerard Maldini? Because I thought Gerard Martin today was good. I thought he was slow in a few moments, but nothing that he wasn't making like bad plays. I do remember one time where Cancelo passed the ball back to him into the box, and he was just afraid, and he just sent it to a throw-in. And for most of that, Cancelo was like, "Hey, you gotta calm down, brother. You gotta calm down, calm your nerves down. You need to pass. You need to pass to the other side of the pitch." And after that, he listened and he started just passing and just being more calm. And I think that was a credit to Cancelo as well for kind of coaching him in that situation. I'm gonna give Gerard Martin a 7.5 today. I think he could have been a little bit better. I think there was one instance where at the end of the game where we were 4-3, there was a long cross from Cancelo where Rashford picks up the ball and sends a nice diagonal cross. And here comes Gerard Martin, and he could have just done a screen pass, just let the ball go, and just do like a pump shot or something like that. And Rafinha was right behind him, all by himself. And Rafinha could have had a better shot. Of course, he's a better shooter than Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin decided to take the shot, and it just skies it. Again, we needed to just be more calm and just make the better decisions. And I feel like we didn't do that. And that's the only thing that I didn't like about Gerard Martin in that situation. Now, I am going to give him a 7.5. What number grade are we giving Alejandro Balde? Alejandro Balde, I thought he was okay. He was good, not great. But I still think that he was pretty good. He just looked like he has no ideas, right? Like sometimes he'll penetrate into the final third and doesn't know if he needs to go wide or he needs to go centrally or if he needs to cross or pass. Like he just takes too long to make a decision. And I think that's the one thing that I hate with Balde. Even though I would probably say that today wasn't a bad performance. I thought today was I think it's a 7. It's just a 7. He needed to offer more offensively, and he didn't do that. And especially for a game like this of this caliber, I thought we needed to just be a little bit better. Unfortunately, he wasn't. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10 performance for Balde. Now, Marc Bernal. Take a bow. 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 What a player, ladies and gentlemen, that we have. Let me break it to you. Let me break it to you right now, just in case you didn't know this. Just in case you didn't know this. Marc Bernal is a problem. Marc Bernal is a problem. Marc Bernal is a problem. This kid has 5 goals. I'm sorry. This kid has 3 goals in the last 5 games, where he only started 2. Let that sink in for a second. He started 2 games and already has more goals in the last 5 games than Ferran Torres. And probably even Lewandowski. And this kid is crushing the box, man. You see that speed? You see that the way that he goes about his business? You guys are saying four goals, not 3. He has 4 goals? Wow. I thought I saw a stat that someone said 3 goals in the last 5 games or something like that, but he only started 2. That's the thing. So it's insane. And the fact that he's coming off an injury and this is his get in form year. Next season is going to be his in-form season. We haven't seen the ceiling of this kid, man. And the way that he has a good smell for the ball. He has a great smell for the goal. He finds himself in situations where he can crash the box. You see it both times inside the box. Even has a better smell than a striker in that first goal. He sees Lamine Yamal working that side and goes and just sticks with Hanko right behind him, and he knows that ball's coming through that side. And easy goal. Easy goal. Just have to be in the right spot, and way to stay on side as well. And then the second goal, what else did it say, man? He was barely on side as well because his arm was sticking out, and that cross was amazing. Okay, but do you realize how hard it is to palm the ball when it's coming right to you like this, and just see the ball coming through and just hit it with your left foot and just go into the back of the net like that? This kid is insane, bro. This kid is insane. And how dare he took a shot from 30 yards. Dude, when it was 4-3, he took a shot from outside the box. He's fearless. If that goes in and it's a hat trick, what are we doing then? Like, if he scores the 4-4 from outside the box in that situation for a hat trick, that wouldn't make any sense, bro. It just wouldn't make any sense. It's just ridiculous, bro. I'm gonna give him of course, 11 out of 10 performance. It's just a masterpiece. He had one time that I remember that had a missed pass that he was tired. I think he also picked up a knock or something. He looked like he wasn't 100% at the end of the game. Man, this kid is. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Marc Bernal is a Barcelona player, man. I'm just happy. I can't believe it, man. We're gonna have Pedri and Marc Bernal and Fermin Lopez and Lamine Yamal and Kouarsi. That's 5 La Masia players, and they're very well within being the core of this team. It's ridiculous, man. It's unbelievable. Now, what are we going with Pedri? I thought Pedri was amazing today. I thought Pedri gave us everything he's got. I remember him misplacing a couple passes. He misplacing a couple passes, and he was really tired. Like, he was just gas. There was one moment in that game, I think it was around the 78, 79 minute, and Pedri has to run to Hansi Flick to tell him not to remove him from the game. And Hansi Flick wanted to take Pedri out because he wanted to be safe, because he didn't want Pedri to get injured. And at the end of the day, like, Pedri goes to him and said, "You know what, coach? Leave me on. I want to play. I want to give it all." And as soon as the game ended, you can just see them laying on the ground because they had no more gas, no more ounce of sweat in their bodies. They sweat. This is what it's called, sweating the shirt, man. Man, these players love this team, bro. These players love this team, and I love this team because of it, man. I love this group of players, by the way. I loved everybody. I'm giving Pedri today a 9.5. I believe he missed a couple passes because he was tired. I'm going to give him a little bit of a break. I don't think he had a 9.5 performance. I think more of a 9 today will be more adequate. And like I said, he gave everything he had, man. I quite frankly think that low key, though, by the way, should I say this? We have not missed Frankie de Jong, guys. We really haven't missed Frankie de Jong in the last 2 games that we played. And as a matter of fact, Marc Bernal gets a brace on his spot. So, like, we are good. If this kid has this kind of level, man, him and Pedri are like the perfect combination. It's insane. I'm going to give Pedri a 9 and Marc Bernal 10 out of 10 performance. Or 11. We can go 11 if you guys want. Now, let's talk about Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez was all energy today, but not quite so much attack. I felt like I needed to get more attack mode on Fermin Lopez. I feel like Fermin Lopez got tired early in this game. Last game, he was like the 94th minute, and he was running the pitch like crazy. And today, I needed to see that energy, that electricity. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened today. I wish I knew, but I just don't know. I'm gonna go Fermin Lopez 6.5 out of 10 performance. I don't remember any good shots. I feel like he took the first shot of the game that went to corner, and I'm like, okay, right on. We're getting the Fermin that we need, and we just didn't get him the whole game. So unfortunately, we just couldn't get the Fermin Lopez that we all needed for this game. We needed a couple take better shots from outside the box and maybe score a banger, man. We just have to. We know you can score bangers. You got to bring him at the right time, and I just feel like today just wasn't one of his better games, unfortunately. So I'm gonna give Fermin Lopez a 6.5 out of 10 performance. What about guys? What about Rafinha? I feel like Rafinha today was a lot of energy and very little ability, unfortunately. And I just have to call it out. There's one problem with Rafinha. Rafinha can't dribble. And unfortunately, he's a Brazilian that can't really dribble. If Rafinha could dribble, then he could really impose his will and do what he does best. But Rafinha is so much better in space and so much better in stride that when the teams are so compact and such a big low block, Rafinha struggles with that kind of setup. And he was running into a brick wall on that side with Llorente and Hanko on that side of the pitch. And they were defending him quite well, to be honest with you. To everything that was coming for us was coming towards Lamine Yamal, who was having his way with Ruggeri basically the whole game. And unfortunately, Rafinha, I don't think he had the greatest game. I'm going to give Rafinha today a 7 out of 10 performance. Somebody said 2 out of 10. That's really harsh. I would probably go as far as 7.5. I can see 7.5 or 7. I'm going to do 7 out of 10 performance for Rafinha. Listen, Rafinha stepped up in a big moment for us. It was 1-0. If he would have missed that penalty, it's over. We don't have a hope for remontada. There's no trying for remontadas if we miss that penalty. He stepped in a big moment. That was a clutch goal, clutch moment, and Rafinha stepped up and scored. That is a big deal. That is great for Lamine Yamal. So we got to give him his flowers, and we got to give him a little bit of credit. For that. So I'm gonna give Rafinha a 7 out of 10 performance today because he stepped up in a big moment. Even a 7.5 it's fair for me. But now let's talk about Ferran Torres, guys. Come on, let it out of your system. Let it out of your system, guys. Come on, tell me, Ferran Torres. What number grade are you giving Ferran Torres, man? What any updates on Kunde and Balde? I'm gonna check Archivo. I'm gonna check Barca times here in just a second, right before I end the stream. 0 out of 10, minus 1,000, 1 million. Oh my God, 1 out of 10, 0, 0, 0, 0. As you guys know, the number that I love giving when I'm really pissed off and I'm really upset, that number is always a deuce, as in shit performance. And that's the number that I'm giving Ferran Torres today. He gets a deuce for being a deuce. Like listen, I'm not bashing him because he missed chances. I'm not bashing him because he missed big opportunities. Oh my goodness. I'm bashing him because he literally was clueless. He was stopping in some runs. He was stopping. He wasn't making any dynamic runs. He wasn't even holding the ball. He wasn't even doing anything worth talking about, in my opinion. So Ferran Torres, I feel like if we had a prolific striker out there, if we had a Kylian Mbappe, if we had a Harry Kane, we had an Osimhen, at least they would have made better runs. They would have made more counter press. He wasn't even doing the counter pressing that he normally does. So very disappointing performance on a big game by Ferran Torres. It's very sad to see him in this kind of form. He hasn't played great in like the last 10. I don't even know how many goals he has in the last 10 games. I think it's something like 0 because he really hasn't scored that many goals, man. And it's very sad to see him in this kind of form. It's just disappointing. A deuce today. So Lamine Yamal, you know what? I applaud. I think I think today Lamine Yamal was incredible, unstoppable. Even he got the assist on the first goal to ignite the troops. I felt like unfortunately we needed a goal from Lamine today, and he just couldn't deliver it. Nobody was giving many chances though, like any passes, any through balls. Pedri wasn't finding the lanes as he normally does. Atletico Madrid did a very good job stopping those gaps as well. I think they were great when it comes to that part of right. So I think today Lamine Yamal, it's a 10 out of 10 performance for me because if there's no Lamine Yamal today, we literally had nothing else, man. Everything was coming down on the right side. Him and Cancelo were working that right side, but it was literally Lamine Yamal working that right side, going through two, three Atletico Madrid players and making crosses, making things happen on the pitch. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish it. We couldn't score 4 goals. You know how hard it is to win 4-0? It's very hard. Even after the game that we had today, great performance. We won 3-0. I mean, winning 4-0, it's not easy, especially when you have a Ferran Torres who can't even score a goal on a freaking rainbow, okay? He can't even score a goal on a rainbow, bro. Rainbows, you know how you realize how big rainbows are? Well, Ferran Torres can't even get it in between the rainbow, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, man. I'm going to give Lamine Yamal. I think if Lamine Yamal had players like Suarez out there, like Neymar, like if he had Iniestas of the world, I think Lamine Yamal would just be so much better, bro. Like it'd be so incredible, and we would actually, he would actually get his tallies for assists even higher because he would just be like banking crosses, man, and just passes, right? And he would just get so many every game. But we don't have that clinicality. We don't have that kind of team, and we saw how tired this team was at the end of the day. So unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done. But Lamine Yamal was great. We already graded Balde with a 7. Dani Olmo today. Shit. Dani Olmo. Oh my god. Why am I yawning so much at the end of the show, man? I'm tired. Uh Listen, bro. Dani Olmo. He had one chance where he could have taken a shot. He took forever into the box. If he would have played false 9, maybe he would have made something happen. I don't know. I didn't like his performance again. I didn't think it was great. I actually missed a couple passes, a couple through passes that he tried that were getting blocked, and just not good vision. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. Almost good performance. No, I'm gonna give Dani Olmo today a 6 out of 10 performance. He was bad, man. He was taking too long. Marcus Rashford, though, I think Marcus Rashford low key played okay. I think we need to just find him more. I think we just always look for Lamine and forget that Ferran is on that side of the pitch. I'm sorry, forget that Rashford is on that side of the pitch. I'm gonna give Rashford today 7 out of 10 performance. I thought as soon as he came in onto the pitch, he was winning corners. He was winning that left side. I think he was actually pretty good. We just forget to play with him. That's the issue. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 performance. Ronald Araujo. I'm surprised that Ronald Araujo isn't starting games. For a game like today, I believe that he could have started. I was actually very confused when I saw Gerard Martin start over him. I thought Ronald Araujo would have been a better option, but when he came on, I thought he was good. He was playing a striker, for God's sake. Unfortunately, we couldn't give him the ball, get him the ball. We couldn't really make him any crosses for him to head or anything like that. We had a few corners, but we just couldn't win. Unfortunately, I think Atletico Madrid is actually a very good team defending set pieces. So I'm gonna give Ronald Araujo. Just gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think he was great. I don't think he was bad. But I do think that we can play him a little bit more. Now Hansi Flick. I'm going to give Hansi Flick today an 8 out of 10 performance. I believe that he got the lineup right. Starting Cancelo was absolutely the right call. I think I would have started Bernal, and he did as well. The only thing that he could have tried that was differently could have been maybe Olmo at the false nine instead of Ferran. We went with Ferran Torres, and unfortunately we couldn't get good Ferran. But you know what? It's coaching, and sometimes coaching is trusting players, even though sometimes they let you down. And Ferran let us down today. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I think it's time to get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I do appreciate everyone who's stopping by. Miguel, what's up? Hey, what's up to you? Rafinha says some of you Flick 7. Where's Gavi? Well, Gavi is just getting back. I think he'll get back in training with the group already, but I think he needs to get back into shape, like playing shape. People forget, like when you're injured, you don't run the same, and you need to get back into shape, into game shape, right? The players may look fit, but they need to be in game shape. So that's what that is. We did. Let's talk about corners. Yeah. So I think we were just spamming crosses most of the game in the first half. I think that was an issue as well. But the good, the bad, and the ugly, guys. Let me know in the comments what is your good, what is your bad, and what is your ugly. To me, the good is the team fought. We made things competitive, and that's what I wanted. I wanted us to hope for a remontada, and we almost got it, guys. At the end of the day, it's hard to come back from a 4-0 victory, and we almost did, and that's a applaud to the team, man. The team is in the entire team is in the good list today for me. Now the bad, I feel like the first half we wasted time, and to start the second half we wasted time. We were too patient. We were passing the ball around too much. We needed to have a little bit more urgency, and I didn't see that. To me, that is the bad. The ugly was that we got eliminated and that we lost the tie in the first 45 minutes in the first quarter of the game. The first quarter, we lose 4-0. It's done, brother. It's so difficult to come back from that. Even having a great game like a 3-0, you're still behind the ball. So the only reason we gave ourselves no chance to come back in this game by losing 4-0. Now referees didn't help by we lost. They didn't give us the Kubarsi goal. That was a good goal. They took so long to review it, and Simeone should have been sent off. And I think that those things, and then the Joan Garcia gifted a goal to get things started for Atlético Madrid, and it just snowballed. So that's how we lasted. That is my ugly, in my opinion. The good is the effort. The bad is Ferran. The ugly is the injuries to Balde and Kunde. Yeah, Balde also got injured. That's true. I forgot about that. And actually, should be the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the injured. The Ferran Torres was in the bad list. That's a good call as well. Let's take a look and see if Barca Times have any updates on the injuries. Rafinha says, what's gone is gone. We have to shift focus to the Champions League now. Yeah, I agree. Wow, the grada de animación was back at the Camp Nou today. It was great to see. It was great to see them actually. Let's see what else. Rafinha, I'll leave here very proud of the team. The fans could see we gave everything we had. I agree. And look, man, remember the goal that got disallowed, right? Offside or whatever. Yeah. So it looks like there's no updates on Balde or Kunde. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see later what happens as the day goes by, if there's more updates. But man, tough loss or tough victory. I don't know, however you want to see it. We needed to win 4-0 or 5-0, and we won 3-0. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done. We just have to move on and just get this momentum and think about La Liga. We are 4 points clear. We can still win that title. That's a very important title. More important than Copa del Rey, if you ask me. So if we can get La Liga, then we'll salvage the season. We can still compete in the Champions League. We'll play up against Newcastle. It's not going to be easy, but if we play like this, we can compete against them. Atlético Madrid, we already showed that we can beat them. So, hey, If we get Atletico Madrid or Tottenham, we can get through in the semifinals, and we can compete against Arsenal, in my opinion. This team can compete, man. As long as we compete, I'm happy, man. Competing is really what gets me up and gets me out of my seat, and it's why I love this team, because this team competed until the bitter end. Thank you, Grada. Yo tantos up. Yep, exactly. Guys, I will record a match reaction. I've saved a little something for the match reaction, so make sure you guys tune in to my match reaction. Please like the stream before you go. Thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate you guys. Don't be so down on this loss. We can't win every single title. It sucks because Madrid was out of it. If we win today, we basically win the title, because the final, dude, it's there to be had, man. Atletico Madrid will most likely lift it, and now that they beat us, but honestly, it was ours to lose, and we lost it in the first quarter of this tie, bro. First half of the first leg, and it just sucks, man. It just sucks that the better team didn't win today. But at the end of the day, it's football, man. That's why you got to play the games. And we lost today, but I'm not so down. Like I said, we're still at the top of La Liga, and we have a very nice road to get to the semifinals and hopefully play Arsenal in the Champions League. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Thank you, guys. Thank you, the chat. Shane Mecca, man. Thank you, Sage Bennett, man.